Hi guys, so welcome back to my channel. I've been doing apartment hunting for quite a few days now because I'm moving from our 3 BHK apartment to 1 BHK apartment because I'm gonna be living alone from now, and I wanted to film this video as soon as possible because I don't have the energy, I don't have the energy anymore to go apartment hunting because I've been doing that for many days. I haven't secured any apartment, but I actually really liked one apartment and I wanted to secure that apartment, and I also gave the money to the broker, but there has been some issue with the landlord and the broker, so they're trying to solve that now. Meantime, let me just film it. So the first apartment that we saw was this beautiful 1 BHK apartment. It was in a perfect location, and also I really like the flooring because this flooring really goes well with my aesthetic. And also overall I really love the structure of the house. It is 1 BHK unfurnished apartment. The plus point about this apartment was that it had a private garden which will be all for me and my cats. So I thought it would be a really good benefit, but the pricing of this rent was really high. It was really above my budget. So even though I didn't want to, but I had to see other rent. Then the broker showed us another rent, and I directly said no in the beginning because though the structure was nice, but there was no window and it was in the ground floor and there was no sunlight, and it was so small. We were 3 people, me, my friend and the broker, and the room filled up. It was so small, it was so suffocating, so I just said no, though it was in my budget, but I went out. And then we moved on to see some other flats. Apart from the first two rents, all the rents that they showed me were a bit inside, like the location weren't good, but the apartments were fine. It's just that I really liked the first apartment, so I wasn't fully liking the other apartment, though the other apartments were pretty. So this apartment was a big apartment. It was 1 BHK, and also the pricing was fine. Just the location was the problem for me, or else everything was fine. I was really late for this apartment hunting, so there was no sunlight and it was already dark, so I couldn't tell, but I think there would be like sunlight in this apartment. So I actually, looking back at this video, I kind of like this apartment. It's just that the flooring and the design on the cupboard and also the tiles in the bathroom and the location was not, was giving me some problems, so we had to move to another apartment. So the fourth apartment that we saw, I think this was in the same building. It's just that it had a different kitchen, and I think there was like the direct sunlight in this building. Oh, there was no direct sunlight in this building. Like, this building was right next to another building, or the balcony, I don't know, but yeah, I didn't like this apartment. There were a lot of apartments, but I'm just gonna insert the video, put the price. I actually saw a lot of apartments that night, but none of them were up to mark. All the apartment had some kind of problem that I didn't like. I know I'm a bit choosy, but I'm gonna be staying in those apartments for a very long time, so I'm gonna, search a good apartment that fits my budget. apartment was nice. They had everything. I didn't like the bed, and yeah, the bathroom was nice. The thing was, yeah, the balcony was very scary. I liked the living room. The sofa was also fine, but even this had no direct sunlight. And there was no lift in the building, so this was in the top floor. So it was a very big no for me. In the same area, we saw this apartment. It was fine. I actually like this. Like, I was okay with this. I don't like the furniture whatsoever. The cupboard was a big no. Okay, the balcony was really bad, like really scary. It had a big hole and like you can fall off from the balcony. I have cats, so I have to be careful. I really don't like this. Yeah, no, I didn't like this apartment. This was the only apartment that I liked with the first apartment because I really like the sofa. I also like the bathroom and also the kitchen. There was no window. There was a direct balcony which was very congested, and I don't know if I can like put net around this. But I actually like this apartment, but this was also out of my budget. So that's it for the video. I'm really hoping to find a good apartment. I really like the first one. I'm actually also considering one RK, but then I have 4 cats, so it's gonna be very congested for me as well, and even for them. So that's it for the video. I hope you liked the video. I'm really praying that I get a good apartment or even the first one. I hope you're doing well, and a very happy new year to everyone. And thank you so much for watching my video. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next video.